So chances are, if you moved in any kind of mainstream circle, you'd probably understand Apple as being about as far away from the word gamer as one can get. The amount of messages I get on a regular basis of, can I run X game on Mac? Is kind of proof to the point. However, I wouldn't count Apple out of the race just yet.
Gamer Braves.
What's up guys, this is Juan Emerald from Gamer Braves, and I want to talk to you a little bit about just what it's like playing video games on Apple. So the main point of this is, of course, Apple Arcade. If you've any knowledge about the Gamer Braves brand, you probably know that we cover a lot of mobile games, like a lot. And it's very easy to get worn down by them and start thinking things like, oh, mobile games have to be a certain way, because eventually you realize a lot of mobile games are just trying to funnel you to the top-up page. You know, sure, they can have cute anime girls, and sure, they can have inventive ways to do a third-person camera, but ultimately it's all about that gacha life. So I've been subbed to Apple Arcade for a little bit over a year now, and I gotta say, it is a refreshing break from that mobile culture. The rules of Apple Arcade are simple. No ads, no microtransactions. With that, you can pretty much make whatever game you want. I highly recommend checking out Gear Club Stradale, especially if you're burned out by Gran Turismo, because somehow a game that released exclusively on iOS has a better monetization system than a $60 game. It's not just because there's no microtransactions, they are actually good games. Driving a car in Gear Club Stradale feels good. Speaking of just straight up good games, I'm legally obligated to mention that Fantasian is on the Apple Arcade. I talked a bit about this last year, but Fantasian is a straight up great JRPG. It has good ideas that I wish other JRPGs would steal because I really like this genre. It also happens to have a purple-haired princess character with a dragoon stand that she can summon against enemies. This has completely clouded my judgment, but that doesn't mean Fantasian isn't still a great game. On top of that, you can also get good mobile ports of straight up console release games, such as Sayonara Wild Hearts, which I had been meaning to play for at least a year now and only just got around to playing on Apple Arcade. Now, I'm going to level with you. The idea of playing a game on a phone or tablet may not be the most appealing. That is a perfectly fine assessment to make. Listen, I'm a controller boy too. I like pressing the button. I don't like the touchscreen so much. Aside from the fact that most Apple devices do have Bluetooth support, you may also run into the problem of what screen am I going to use? Maybe you can buy one of those like kind of cringe like stands for your tablet or something, but it seems like an awful lot of steps to take to solve a simple problem. Thankfully, there is a more elegant solution, and it is the form of the Apple TV and its newest model, the Apple TV 4K. What these are is they are basically the closest thing you're gonna get to an Apple console. You can launch Apple Arcade for these. They have full controller support. Heck, you can even link it to your iCloud, and now guess what? You have save progress. You can literally be playing Fantasian on the comfort of your couch on a nice big screen and then decide, I need to take the bus out to town for, I don't know, some Five Guys or whatever. And then you can get up and go and then continue the game on your phone. It works like that, and it works really well. On top of that, you can also use other services like Apple TV to watch sick dinosaur documentaries. I highly recommend doing that, by the way. The best part about it is if you're gaming on the Apple TV is that you are actually gaming on the Apple TV. It is a real device. None of that cloud gaming nonsense. So I don't have to make weird sound bites like, ooh, there's absolutely no delay. Of course there's no delay. It's running on that. So my point is, definitely check out Apple Arcade. There are good games on it, and definitely play it on the Apple TV if you have the chance, because couch gaming is just a great way to enjoy things. If Funko Pops have taught us anything, it's not enough to just like the thing. You need to show people that you like the thing. And that's why you have Apple Music. With Apple Music, everyone can know you're a gamer, because instead of having something like Taylor Swift or the Notorious B.I.G., they can open up your library and wow, it's all video game music in there. Apple Music has a surprising selection of video game music, and the best part is if you pair it with something like the new third generation Apple AirPods, you can use the new spatial audio feature. Right now, there's no video game music specifically designed for spatial. However, you can use the head tracking feature to make the music sound more layered, kind of like you're in a room. So look, I listened to the Guilty Gear soundtrack with this, and it sounds amazing. I don't think you've heard Roar of the Spark, specifically the part that sounds like Holy Orders, until you heard it this way. It's not just fighting game music. There's also stuff like the Primals covers of the Final Fantasy XIV stuff. Those all sound really good, especially with the hit tracking, because they sound like you're actually listening to it in a concert. The best part is, it fits so snugly in your ear and it sounds so clear that you can walk around and pretend like you're in an actual MMO raid because you're listening to a bunch of raid boss themes. Admittedly, subscription fatigue can be a thing. You don't want to manage too many subscriptions. Apple Arcade, Apple Music, and then, hey, why not Apple TV Plus as well, right? That's 3 subscriptions. Wrong, it's 1 subscription, specifically the Apple One subscription. If you so desire, you can get all 3 of these in an Apple One subscription, which will set you back $33.90 a month. This also includes sharing with up to 5 more people, and iCloud storage. This is a pretty good deal. It's an especially good time to get into these Apple subscription services because guess what? Raya is next week. This is your first time having company over for Raya in 2 years. What are you gonna do? Have no music? Of course not. Instead, you could use one of Apple Music's curated playlists so that you have like nice Raya music. Or even better, if you're like me and base your entire personality around the fact you like video games, you can make your own playlist and feature everything from Holy Orders, parentheses, Be Justa Be Dead, or Orca Force. Those are all on Apple Music in their own lossless audio format. Better yet, are you spending Raya alone? Play Fantasian. Are you spending it with friends? Play Song Pop Party, which is a great party game where you all try to guess where songs are from, and anyone with an iPhone can take part in it. Seriously, I couldn't recommend Apple Arcade and Apple Music more. I mean, heck, Platinum Games released a game on Apple Arcade. That should be more than enough reason to go check it out. This has been Watermelon from Game Braves. Take care, guys. Hey there! Thank you so much for watching our videos. Don't forget to give us a subscribe if you'd like to see more, and like so we know what kind of content you want to see. Got suggestions for new content? Let us know in the comments below too. Thank you so much again for watching. Take care, dudes.